The level 101 target is pretty tricky, but I'm going to show you how to do it for instant repair with a few tricks if you know the build, the path, and the crew. Hey everyone, Derpy here, and welcome back to another Battle Pirates video. As you can see, the build is shown on screen now. What I'm showing you is the Kixeye builds document I have, which is listed in the description of all of my YouTube videos. I'll of course go over this a little bit more at the end. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into the target. Now the first thing that you'll notice is that I am using a crew, which is the Sea Serpents. This is really important for the evade on the flagship, which if you drive exactly right should be the only thing getting damaged. At the very start of the target, what you're going to do is ignore the two turrets off to the right here, and head up to the left of the target. You're going to want to do this because you can actually kill these 4 turrets right here, and actually 5 of them if you really want to, without really taking too much damage, and that makes the next bit of the target a lot easier. What I want you to do is focus on the one that's actually going to be doing damage to you, click on that, and kill that in the first pass here. Once that's dead, stay moving, and you're going to click on the dumbfire turret and get that one in the second pass. Just make sure you stay moving so you're not really taking any extra damage that you don't need to from that particular part of the target. Once those 2 are dead, if you really wanted to get a 5th turret, you can do that right here by jumping over and using your blue weapons right here to hit the short range gun right here. That won't matter, you can outrange it fine later, but if you wanted to and make yourself have a little bit less work later, you might as well kill that one here. As we start to head back towards the main area of the target in 3, 2, 1 now, you'll notice that I'm not going to engage these 3 turrets right here. That's because 1 and 2 of them have guaranteed damage for me at some point anyway, so I only want to face that guaranteed damage once if I can help it, and I can. You could grab this big red gun, which there are a few of in this target, but you don't need to because it's not going to do damage to you if you watch until the end of the video and run on the correct side of the path. Anyway, focusing back up here, let's go ahead and get these 2 short-range guys out of the way. They do go down pretty quickly, and once they're down, we're going to begin to engage the center of the target. What I want you to do is click on the dumbfire turret right here, grab that guy, and then head to the right pretty sharply. Just make sure you do fire enough times at him. Focus on the one here that's actually going to do damage, get inside its minimum range, and then as soon as it's dead, head to the outside, otherwise you'll get hit by this red one right here. Once that's dead, you can be a little bit careful, go back inside the target, kill this right here, and jump up a little bit to the top of the target. I do want to engage this guy with the dumbfire arc here because I'm not quite done with this part of the target yet. I want to make sure that I am staying moving here if I'm in range of this red guy, but I want to click on the silo, come back and hit that to blow up and do a little bit of damage to other things in the target. Once that's dead, I'm going to move back to the right, recharge, and make sure my 8 seconds are back again before I begin engaging these 2 turrets right here. Only one of them should actually do damage to you, but you want to get the first one down pretty early so that you can actually, avoid getting hit by the other things. At this point, let's see if we can't go ahead and kill this one with the Pierce just to get it out of the way, and we're going to head towards the top of the target. It does get just a little bit messy here. I'm going to hug and go to the right as early as I can, and get hit by a few things here. Shouldn't be the biggest deal, out of range of everything now, because I'm going to go right back in and kill this one here. I'll get just inside its minimum range, which, is worth something at least, and I am taking a little bit more damage than I would like. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get inside the minimum range of these 2 right here, and once I'm there, I should be safe from really getting hurt by too many other things. These silos right here shouldn't do any damage to you because they're friendly towards you, and you can kill a lot of other stuff here, including using a bunch of the stuff to blow up and do damage to everything else in this target. Alright, now that that's all down, let's go ahead and kill the short-range Axiom chain gun turret right here, grab that with a few volleys, and now it comes the part where you want to make sure you're sticking to the far side, the top side, the left from your ships of this target right here, so you're in this red zone for only a little bit and are pretty far away. Move towards that, get inside the minimum range, and that is the target done with. And if you follow this exactly, have the same build, the same crew, the same path, and actually even get the same luck with the evade, you should be able to have this done for instant map repair. Let's go ahead and check the damage, the battle report, and the build, see what we got on that one. Looks like I didn't quite perfect. I got some ballistic and some radioactive damage, but a pretty low amount of each, 3% and 2%. And looks like we have 2 minutes and 36 seconds of repair, which is really, really good. This is slightly lower than my damage time for the 100, which was 2 minutes and 52 seconds. The flagship is built here as an invade tank because it has base 42 million armor points, at least with all this stuff on here, whereas the others have closer to 38 million, which means that this is going to be focused and targeted by everything, at least with King Killer. I can go into more detail in a later video on that one. It's actually missing a CIC because I didn't claim it in the Forsaken mission for whatever reason. I do have a few other ships, there are only 4 of them, they're at U3, but I'm missing limited weapons and missing CICs on most of them as well. That is the sort of technique I have for this one. It does take a few tries to get through and actually get going. If it did help, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I'll make sure to get back to you with any questions that you have. I want to go ahead and say thank you to those folks whose names appear on the end screen now. This is newly updated as of today. They're helping keep the videos like this possible, and I have a few more treats rolling out for you all later in the raid. With that said, and until next time, this is going to be Derpy signing out, helping you be a better pirate.